Hi, everyone. Welcome again to Ivy English. I'm Bruce.
I'm Angela.
And I'm Wesley.
Today, October 14th, we're in the middle of this month already. Today we have 5 awesome facts about koalas.
好，我们的中文标题是最爱睡的动物超萌无尾熊，跟英文的标题没有什么关系哈。不过这个英文标题 awesome 就是棒的 outstanding remarkable 对，关于无尾熊5个非常棒的非常这个让人赞叹的一个事实。
Okay, so listen and find out what they are. Koalas, those adorable, furry, gray, button-nosed creatures hanging on the sides of trees, are only found in Australia. It's no wonder they've become a symbol of the country. Read on to learn 5 more fascinating and fun facts about koalas. Koalas are not a type of bear. Despite commonly being referred to as koala bears, these tree huggers are actually members of the marsupial family, making them cousins of kangaroos and wombats. Baby koalas live in their mother's pouch. Just like kangaroos and other marsupials, koala babies are born deaf, blind, and hairless. They spend the first half year of their lives in a warm pouch on the front of their mother's body. Also, like kangaroos, koala babies are called joeys. Koalas sleep a lot. The average koala dozes for 18 to 20 hours per day. The main reason is their low-energy diet, which consists of eucalyptus tree leaves, toxic, hard to chew, and low in nutrition. Therefore, koalas have to spend every waking minute eating, and they conserve what little energy they get from their food in any way possible, including sleeping a lot and moving really slowly. But don't worry. Despite their lack of speed, predators still can't get them because they inhabit the tops of trees. Koalas have a scent. If you ever have a chance to get close enough to a koala, you'll notice it smells. Unsurprisingly, given their diet, female and juvenile koalas have a pleasant eucalyptus smell. Males, however, tend to be a little stinkier. On the plus side, a koala's natural odor helps ward off pesky insects. Koalas have fingerprints. Besides primates, which include humans and apes, koalas are the only other creature in the natural kingdom that has fingerprints. And, like ours, each koala's fingerprints are totally unique.
So, koalas, those adorable, meaning very, very cute. They're lovable. They're furry. They're covered with fur, like most mammals. They're gray, which is an unusual color, really, for mammals, I think. Oh, mice are gray.
Wolves.
Yeah.
Elephants.
Maybe not that unusual. But like for furry, I don't know. Elephants are not furry, for the record.
True.
Okay.
They're hairy.
They've got more skin than hair visible, okay?
True,
That's the point. They're button-nosed creatures. That means their nose looks like a button on their face, and we love a button nose in the English-speaking world or the Anglosphere. And these koalas are hanging on the sides of trees. I think that's the other thing we kind of like about them. They hang there like Christmas ornaments. And they're only found in Australia, that land of weird, weird animals.
好，所以呢 Koalas 就是无尾熊，然后同位语 those 那些 adorable 就是很可爱的adore 是动词 A-D-O-R-E 这个 A 就是 to 那个 adore 其实是 pray 或者是 worship 的意思，所以 adorable 原来的意思就是哇这个美到让你想要在那边拜他那种感觉刚刚讲的 worship 就是 W-O-R-S-H-I-P 所以 adorable 就是 charming, lovable very attractive 等等的， furry 就是毛茸茸的， gray 灰色的然后这个 button nosed 就是 这个纽扣鼻的啊，这个西方文化很喜欢这种纽扣鼻的这个小生物啊，很可爱。然后呢 creatures 是生物，尤其指动物啊，尤其指 animal。那它是 hanging on， 它会挂在 the sides of trees， 挂在树的边边啊，挂在树干上面，这感觉起来好像这个Christmas 圣诞树的那个装饰一样，所以这些东西都会让外国人非常喜欢。好，那当然我们也很喜欢啊。那 they are only found in Australia 啊，那这个 are 是主要动词，主词是 koalas， 所以无尾熊呢只有澳洲有。
It's no wonder they've become a symbol of the country.Along with the kangaroo, another symbol of Australia, when you see these two compared to other continents, mammals, and other animals, only Australia has kangaroos and koalas, so they have become a kind of symbol of the country, like the bald eagle has become a symbol of the United States.
好，所以呢 it's no wonder就是这件事情是没什么好奇怪的，也就是中文讲的难怪，后面加一个子句。好，难怪这个子句里面事情是真的，所以难怪呢 they 就是 koalas 无尾熊已经成为了 a symbol of 就是什么什么的象征。什么的象征呢？这个国家的象征。
So read on to learn 5 more fascinating and fun facts about koalas.
She's working for the Australian Tourism Agency.
感觉起来是
I'm trying to imitate one of those, those one of those YouTube things like 5 fascinating fun facts about your favorite furry animals. Funimals.
所以这个刚刚 Angela 老师这个模仿的非常像哈，好像这个澳洲旅游推广部门的人哈，或者是网络上面那种非常激动的那种广告哈。所以 read on 那个 on 呢，它是表示持续的意思哈。所以请继续读啊，你就可以学到5个5 more， 学到5个更多的这个 fascinating 就是非常刺激非常有趣的啊，还有呢 fun 也是 enjoyable amusing 的 facts about koalas.
Okay, number 1, the first, koalas are not a type of bear.
Emphasis on not.
Yeah. Despite commonly being referred to as koala bears, these tree huggers are actually members of the marsupial family, making them cousins of kangaroos and wombats.So you hear many people talk about a koala bear, but it's not related to the bear. It's a marsupial, and further down on the page we'll be talking about what a marsupial mammal is, what its quality or what its characteristic is.
好，所以呢，他说无尾熊呢不是一种熊啊。那他第一句讲到说 ，despite 尽管commonly being referred to as 尽管一般被称为 being referred to as 尽管它一般被称为 koala bears 就是无尾熊中文也是一样有个熊英文里面 bears 也是熊。尽管如此呢，这些 tree huggers 听起来很可爱就是去抱树的动物，会一天到晚抱着树的动物呢，它其实是 members of 是什么什么的成员呢？是有袋动物家族的成员。好 ，the marsupial family。那 family 这个字呢，在动物的分类学上也是科的意思种属科目纲门界，所以无尾熊呢其实属于有袋目然后呢树袋熊科，所以这个地方这 family 呢其实不一定要把它解释成科学名词，你就可以说它就是这个有袋动物家族的一份子就好了然后呢这个使得因为它也是有袋动物所以就让它成为 cousins 就是堂兄弟姐妹或者表兄弟姐妹。那在这里我们可以把它称为亲戚他们也就是这个袋鼠还有袋熊 wombats 的亲戚。
So, baby koalas live in their mother's pouch. And the pouch is the part that makes them the yodai dongwu.
Yeah.
A pouch is a soft bag, and usually with a drawstring on top. It's not closed with a zipper, it's closed with kind of a string, or it's just open. And if a pouch is on an animal, it's basically like a flap of skin covered with fur usually, in which you can insert things. Like otters have kind of pouches in their armpits where they keep their favorite rocks. Like I knew for years that otters had favorite rocks, but I didn't know where they kept them. They don't have pockets. They do have pockets in their armpits. Okay, that's wild. Also cool, yes. So koala bears Koalas, kangaroos, and wombats also have pockets, but it's on the front of them. It's on their abdomen. And that's called a pouch. So, just like kangaroos and other marsupials, koala babies are born deaf, blind, and hairless. That is not an ideal condition to be in the world in.
So are mice.
Yes.
好，所以呢，他讲到说，这个无尾熊宝宝啊，他们是住在妈妈的 pouch， 就是有袋动物的那个袋子。那如果说一般我们讲 pouch 的话，它通常这个软的袋子啊，那可能是有绳子可以封口的啊，但在这里指的是有袋动物的那个袋子。那所以呢，就好像袋鼠还有其他的有袋动物一样，这个无尾熊的宝宝呢，他们生下来是什么状态呢？ They are born deaf， 聋的 blind， 眼睛看不到的，然后呢 hairless， 这没有毛的。那刚刚 Bruce 老师说这就跟老鼠一样，老鼠生下来也是这样子。
And baby birds come out of their eggs like this as well.
那个还有鸟类也是一样，从这个蛋刚刚孵出来的时候，它差不多就这个样子。
They spend the first half year of their lives in a warm pouch on the front of their mother's body. Now, we just went over this warm pouch and what that is, but for the first half year, so for 6 months after they are born, depends on the animal. Kangaroos are a full year. Koalas are much smaller animals than kangaroos, so they only get away with 6 months freeloading off their mother.
But dude, 6 months in a warm furry bag with like food right there and you're completely cared for? What a life.
所以呢，他们 spend 就是花时间，也就是他们这些时间在哪里度过呢？他们这些时间就是他们生命的前半年是在哪里度过呢？在一个很温暖的 pouch 袋子。那这个袋子是 on the front of， 在什么的前方呢？在他们妈妈的身体的前方的袋子里面所以很舒服。
Also, like kangaroos, koala babies are called joeys. I don't know why. I don't even know why kangaroo babies are called joeys. Why do we have to call two kinds of animals babies joeys? Okay, whatever. That's a personal problem.
Yeah, 好，所以呢，就跟这个袋鼠一样，那无尾熊的 babies 也称为 joeys Joey 这个字其实通常是指那个小袋鼠但是显然无尾熊的这个小无尾熊也是称这个名字。
Yeah, I should mention that from the time I was 8 years old, the first time I visited Australia to see my grandparents, my mother's family. After World War II, they emigrated to Australia. My grandfather was an engineer. He quickly found work there, and they decided that they wanted to stay in Australia. And after that, I've been in Australia a total of 5 or 6 times. As a child, I was there for 6 months and even went to school for a couple months in Australia, Adelaide. Anyway, as I read through this, it brought back a lot of memories. Australia is really a very special land, very different from most of the other continents. Okay, let's go on here. Koalas sleep a lot. Again, we use the capital letters to emphasize. Sometimes we use 斜体字. We use italics for the same purpose, to show emphasis. And why do we say that? Check this out. The average koala dozes for 18 to 20 hours per day.
Oh, that's the life.
Yeah. Really?
But
and they're being fed.
No, well, yeah, but actually what they eat is the problem.
Yeah.
Well, by the way, doze is not a deep sleep. It may be for 30 minutes they're sleeping and then they sort of open their eyes, I'm going back to sleep. So dozing is not a heavy, long sleep.
好，所以 doze 这个字呢，就是睡得不沉，而且呢，它是断断续续的睡所以在英文你也可以这样解释，你说 doze 就是 to sleep lightly 就轻轻的睡，然后呢，睡得不深，然后呢是 intermittently 这个是比较难一点，但是大家可以顺便学，就是断断续续的intermittently，所以就断断续续的睡。那中文常常就翻成打瞌睡，所以这个无尾熊呢，每天断断续续的睡18到20个小时 per day， 就是每一天。
Yeah, and so the reason for this is their low energy diet. They're eating terrible food. What are they eating? They're eating eucalyptus tree leaves. That's it. Their diet consists of these toxic, hard to chew, low in nutrition tree leaves. Why?
Yeah.
Why? I don't understand this animal.
Yeah, 真的蛮好玩的哈。它的主要的原因，他们为什么一天到晚睡觉呢？是因为他们的 low energy， 他们低能量的 diet 饮食啊 ，which consists of 他们的饮食由什么组成呢？由这个尤加利树的叶子啊，然后呢，这种尤加利树的叶子怎么样呢？它后面一个 dash 告诉你它是 toxic， 就是 poisonous 有毒的 poisonous。然后呢 hard to chew 很难咀嚼，而且呢 low in nutrition 这个吃了半天辛辛苦苦咬了半天呢，它没什么营养 low in nutrition 就营养价值低。
Well, the rest of the paragraph may help explain, even though they have such a terrible diet and they have to sleep a lot, why the eucalyptus tree leaves may actually save them. Continuing here.Therefore, koalas have to spend every waking minute eating. So they sleep a lot. Whenever they're awake, they have to eat, and they conserve what little energy they get from their food in any way possible. So you're either eating or sleeping if you're a koala, including sleeping a lot and moving really slowly. They don't have a lot of energy, and they really do move quite slowly.
They're kind of like sloths, really.Like sloths, those are another animal that lives in trees, and they conserve energy by moving really slowly because they eat very poor quality food. So yeah, sloths are basically koalas without the pouches. They're both cute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and sloth has longer arms, right?
They have super long arms,
much longer, yeah. 好，所以 sloth 就是我们讲的树懒啊。S-L-O-T-H.
I think it has a long tail that can curl so they can suspend themselves like some monkeys do.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and that tail is so strong. Yes, I've read this. The tail is so strong that when they die, it's impossible to get them off the tree. Some of them just sort of stay in the tree post-death.
Wow, 所以
How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
所以这个
They're determined to stay up in that tree.
Yeah, 所以这个 Angela 说树懒的尾巴非常强壮哈，强壮到有的时候他们这个死掉了还挂在树上，而且拿不下来。好，那我们来看看这个地方，它这个句子说呢，所以呢，这个无尾熊它必须要花费 every waking minute， 它醒着的每一分钟，它都必须要花在怎么样 eating， 花在吃东西上面，而且呢。They conserve 就是他们保留或者保存 what little energy they get 所以这个 what 在这里呢，你可以把它理解成为 whatever 就用来形容后面那个量，所以不管他们得到多么少的能量what little energy they get from their food， 他们从食物里面得到的那个能量，不管有多么的稀少他们都要怎么样保存，要保留下来 in any way possible， 就尽任何可能的方法。这个 possible 是修饰那个 anyway 的。好，那什么样的方法呢？包括 including sleeping a lot， 他要睡很多，好，而且呢 moving really slowly， 而且他移动的时候呢非常的缓慢。
But don't worry, for the koalas, despite their lack of speed, even though they don't have speed, predators...Animals that eat other animals, these predators still can't get them because they inhabit or live in the tops of trees where predators in that area cannot get to.
好，那这一句说，但是呢，不用担心不要说，哎呀，他们一天到晚睡觉，动作又慢，那不是一天到晚被人家吃吗？不用担心Despite their lack of speed， 尽管他们缺少速度 ，predators 就是掠食者，还是没有办法 get them， 还是抓不到他们。为什么呢？因为无尾熊 inhabit 就是 to live or reside in R-E-S-I-D-E 那这个 inhabit 这个字其实 in 这个字首就是 in 的意思，那个 H-A-B-I-T 呢是住的意思 dwell D-W-E-L-L 也就是 reside 的意思，所以 inhabit 就是住的意思。那无尾熊住哪里呢？他们住在树顶树梢上 the tops of trees。
Okay, let's look at our fourth fun fact about koalas.Koalas have a scent. A scent is something that you can smell, good or bad. If you ever have a chance to get close enough to a koala, you'll notice it smells. Well, that's true of most animals, but maybe there's something special about the way koalas smell.
好，所以呢 Koalas 他们有一个味道啊 scent 就是气味啊，它可能是好的气味，可能好闻，也可能不好闻啊。那这个 scent 它的字根啊，就是跟 sense S-E-N-S-E 同一个字根，都是 feel 的意思，所以是不同的感官啊。sense 我们讲也是那个感官嘛啊。好，所以他说，如果你有机会 get close enough to a koala， 你跟一只无尾熊，你能够跟它够近的话呢，你就会注意到 it smells。好，当我们 smell 这个字用来当不及物动词，像这里 it smells 的时候呢，通常是 unpleasant smell 啊，通常是让你闻得不太好、不喜欢的一种味道啊。所以在这里呢，这个它有这种感觉。它虽然说 scent 有可能是好的，有可能是不好的，可能是香，可能是臭，但是 it smells 常常就是不舒服的味道。
Unsurprisingly, given their diet, female and juvenile koalas have a pleasant eucalyptus smell. So given that their diet is fragrant leaves, it's unsurprising that they smell like these leaves. However, only the female and baby ones.
好，那 unsurprisingly 就是不令人意外的，让你觉得毫不奇怪的，就是 given 在这里就 considering 好，或者 taking into account 考虑到他们的 diet 他们所吃的东西啊，因为他们都吃尤加利树叶嘛，所以根据他们所吃的东西呢 female 母的无尾熊，还有 juvenile 就是 young 啊，这个 not fully grown 啊，还有幼年的小只的啊，这个无尾熊呢，他们会有一个 pleasant 闻起来还蛮舒服的一个尤加利树叶的一个味道。
Males, however, tend to be a little stinkier. Well, stinky, S-T-I-N-K-Y, means it smells bad. So if you think that the females and juveniles don't smell particularly good, don't get near the male.
好，但是呢，公的无尾熊 tend to 往往是有一点点 stinkier 啊 ，stinky S-T-I-N-K-Y 是形容词，就是臭臭的。好，因为 stink 本身就是指臭的意思，或者闻起来有什么味道啊 ？stink 单独用动词不一定是臭味啊，就是你闻起来有个味道。例如，你可以说这个地方怎么样 ？Stinks of smoke in here 啊，这里闻起来有烟的味道啊。但是 stinky 通常就是臭臭的味道。那这里呢，就是指公的无尾熊呢，常常有一点点臭臭的。
臭豆腐。
Are you okay? I love it.
After all these years,
exactly.
after all these years here in Taiwan,
I cannot.
Like,
Sorry.
To each her own. Okay. On the plus side, though, of koalas, a koala's natural odor helps ward off pesky insects. Well, you know, if you eat insecticide and you don't die, it's likely that you will then be insect-proof. And that's what's happened for koalas.
好，所以呢 on the plus side 大家也可以学起来，这个就是中文讲的往好处想啊，从好的方面来看啊，它通常是用在其他方面可能比较负面的时候啊，你往好的方面去想。所以虽然说无尾熊臭臭的，但是你往好的方面想呢，这无尾熊它们的天然的气味啊，那可以帮助他们 ward off， 就是这个抵抗或者是驱逐的意思，就是 hold off 或者 to push back 的意思啊，会叫谁会挡住什么呢 ？pesky 就是讨厌的啊，恼人的 insects 一些昆虫啊 ，pesky 这个字就是 troublesome 或者是 annoying 的意思。那这个字可能从这个 pest 这个字来的 ，P-E-S-T 就是害虫或者讨厌的人，发展出这个 pesky 这个字。
Okay, our fifth and final fact, koalas have fingerprints. Besides primates, which include humans and apes and monkeys, koalas are the only other creature in the natural kingdom that has fingerprints. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
所以呢，除了 primates 就是灵长类动物哈，除了灵长类动物之外呢，好，那什么叫灵长类动物呢？它包括了人类，包括了 apes 猿类。好，那除了灵长类动物之外呢，无尾熊是 the only other creature 是唯一的另外一种动物哈 in the natural kingdom 在这个在大自然王国自然界里面，除了灵长类之外，唯一的一种动物啊是有指纹的 fingerprints.
And like ours, each koala's fingerprints are totally unique. So you know what that means? We can book them.
好，所以呢，就好像我们的指纹一样，每一只无尾熊的指纹呢是 totally 完全的 unique 独一无二。好，所以我们可以逮捕他们。好，他们犯了什么罪，我们查指纹就知道是哪一只无尾熊干的。
For crimes of smell.
Okay, that's it for our lovely koalas. We have learned about them as well. Now let's have a few questions for you to review today's lesson.
Number 1 is, what information about koalas is not covered in the passage?
本文里面没有介绍到关于无尾熊的什么讯息呢？
So the thing we didn't learn about is D, socialization.
答案是 D， 社会化。
Number 2, why is the smell of female and young koalas not surprising?
那为什么雌性跟幼年的无尾熊它的气味并不让人觉得惊讶呢？
The best answer here is B, because they smell like their food.
You are what you eat.
Yeah, 因为它们闻起来就像是它们所吃的食物。
And number 3, which of the following is closest in meaning to pesky in the 5th paragraph?
以下哪一个跟第5段里面的 pesky 的意思最接近呢？
The answer is C, annoying.
I am not.
I said nothing. I was thinking about mosquitoes, for the record.
好，所以答案是 C， 好，烦人的。
And number 4, according to the passage, which body part of the koala bear is the most distinctive characteristic from other marsupials?
根据本文，无尾熊哪个身体部位的特征跟其他有袋动物有最显著的区别呢？
And remember, the koala is unique because, like primates, it has fingerprints. D is the answer.
所以答案是 D， 好，它们有指纹，所以这是最明显的区别。
Okay, that's it for today's lesson. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.